Hi loves, welcome back to the channel. I've got a really special message for you guys today. So earlier I was just channeling a collective group. Whoever this resonates for, your person could be someone you just started dating or someone you more recently are dealing with. And for others of you, this is someone that you've dated for a long time, but this person is really just appreciating and loving how protective you are over this connection. They find you to be someone who, no matter if you guys are on really good terms or not, you always protect the connection that you share. And your person really appreciates this. So we're going to dive right into a message. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go ahead and like the video. I've got the rose quartz charging up for this message. And we are going to do it a little bit differently today to start. We're actually going to do a couple of love messages first and then hop into the tarot because this person is very expressive in what they want to say. But yeah, this one's about you guys. So for some of you, this is someone new in your life. You may not be fully in a relationship yet, but this person knows that that's where it's headed towards. And they appreciate, wow, at the top of the deck, new love is here to stay. And they appreciate the fact that no matter if you guys are committed fully in a relationship publicly or not yet, you guard this connection. You truly are putting your heart into it. And you're truly someone that wants to, oh, I guess I had confirmation there. And you're truly someone who really wants to give your all to this person. So, they're just really grateful for the fact that no matter if someone's talking about you or talking to you about them, rather, you're really discreet. Like, you keep everything about you two on the down low. You respect their privacy, and especially too when it comes to inquiring minds, people from the past maybe trying to sneak peek into your new connection, what's going on, or especially if it's like past lovers, they're really trying to get the dirt on what's going on with you and this new person. But the fact is, you may have just recently met this person once or a couple of times, and it may be more of like an online communication, especially if there's distance between the two of you. And for others of you, this is just someone who is more like noted possibly in the public, or you could be, so you're just all about that discreet relationship until things are more official, and they just really love your vibe. They know that you could have had someone from your past that were trying to block this connection in the past. And they know that you kept your lips zipped about this connection, that you guard this person's feelings, and, you're guarding their heart. So some of you guys, I'm really hearing there is distance between you, but that isn't for everyone. But yeah, what I'm really picking up is this is a new love or someone you've just recently started dating for most of you guys. So go ahead and like the video and hop into it, and let's see what we've got from the tarot. So yeah, specifically, whoever this person is to you, they just appreciate the fact that you're really willing to protect this connection from any gossip or any naysayers. Like specifically too, if someone were to say anything negatively about your person, they know that you're the first to shut it down, is what I'm hearing. You're the first person to defend them, even if you two aren't even fully in a relationship. Like, no matter what, you'd always have this person's back. You could definitely be someone who is just like a huge, someone they really respect and like look up to in a way. They admire the fact that it's like you're a husband or wifey to them without being in that commitment yet. So this is collective. You could be a feminine energy or a masculine energy. But regardless, they also know too that if you guys aren't committed, you haven't been with anyone else. Sorry about my kitty. I literally just fed him and he's like, can you cuddle me? So I'm just going to let him sit on my lap while I do this reading. But yeah, so basically, come here. Basically, I feel like this person in specific, they're really loving the fact that you would shut down anyone else who would try and get in the way of this connection. If anyone were to want to have a chance with you, even if you're still technically single, like where your heart stands and where this person's heart stands. And it's like anyone else wouldn't make you happy. And so this could be creating a lot of drama around you guys, because if you two haven't fully committed, but you're both turning down a lot of people are wondering like what's going on? Like, why is this person rejecting me? Why are they not officially in a relationship with anyone, but it's like they're acting like they are? So a lot of confusion for people around you guys, kind of trying to figure it out. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and we've also got some water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and some fire, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius so far. And with the Hierophant, that is Taurus energy. But really the Hierophant represents like marriage and commitment. So you know that whoever this person is to you guys, it's headed towards a long-term commitment. And so this is why you are taking it slow. This is why you are so protective over them, and especially so protective over where this relationship is headed. So I get the vibe that you could have met this person through friends of friends. The two of you could have really hit it off, like hearing love at first sight for some of you. And if not, it was just like a feeling of knowing that this person is someone who is meant to be in your life. And so this is why you never played games with this person from the start. You knew where your heart stood, and you knew that there was no one else that could come in between it. But there's been a lot of senders in between. Wow, look at the Ace of Cups. So it's just like no matter what type of person tried to come into you or your person's lives, it's like they weren't able to infiltrate this connection, because ultimately you two are meant to be in this relationship together. And so it's like, oh, come here, buddy. Yeah, you're being whiny. Mom's doing a reading. Okay, he is so like cuddly, and it's so funny because he only does that to be picked up. He's like a mama's boy. So I'm literally holding him in my arms while I do this reading. But maybe that's like your person. Your person just longs to be close to you. And they know that if you two are separated through distance right now, especially maybe, they're really missing your touch. Like they're missing you holding them, or vice versa. If you're the feminine, they just want to hold you. They want to be able to take care of you and truly like give you that unconditional love. And for a lot of you guys, you could really have bonded more on an emotional sense first. So maybe you haven't had the chance to fully be intimate with each other. So, you know, this person is really craving that feeling from you, being able to take this relationship to that level. They could be someone who has openly expressed this to you. And for others of you, the conversation hasn't come up yet. There hasn't been that chance to be able to get that deep with each other and say like, but I just get the feeling that like one or both of you are just really longing to feel each other's intimacy and have that closeness together. And so, yeah, this is where your person's at. I don't know if you can hear it, but my baby's purring so bad. He's so sweet. But anyway, so I'm going to hop into this more and get some messages. So the next one we have here, it says, they are telling the truth to you. So if this person has recently tried to open up to you maybe a little bit, or they've been a little bit secretive about their feelings, anything they do express to you is truth. It's the fact that they do want to be with you. But this person could really be protective over their own heart as well, in a sense, because they could have been through a lot of heartbreaks in the past, right? And so now they're at this point in their life where whoever is going to date them next or be with them really has to mean it. They really have to be there for the long term, or this person isn't willing to commit. So we've got, you are the better half of my heart, my soulmate, my one true love, now and always. I love you. So this person, they may have not fully expressed the depths of their feelings yet, but they see how protective you are, how guarded you are towards your heart with anyone else. And most importantly, like they see the fact that you and them are on the same page. You both have been through a lot of heartbreak. You both have been through a lot of relationships that ultimately could have left you feeling like you didn't get the love you deserved in the past, but this is what led you both to each other. And this is what's going to create this stable relationship between you two when you finally do commit. So for some of you, this person already tells people that you are together, that you are committed in a relationship. And it says, I put you on a pedestal and place you above the rest. No one else dare pass that test. Your love is truly the best. Are you trying to jump up? There you go. Okay. So awesome. I'm also going to do a reading later, guys. I got some books to share with y'all about astrology. So drop it in the chat if that is something you would be interested in. Me just sharing a few books Trying to think of different ideas to really switch it up and really give you guys some good content on the channel. I think that's why my cat was meowing though. He likes to jump up somewhere and the books were in this spot. Yeah, go ahead. You can jump up. So anyways, we're just going to keep going. So it says, I put you on a pedestal and place you above the rest, right? So this person, it's like if they meet other people, they've already come to realize that they've got you on this like high up pedestal. There is no one else that can really come in between the feeling that they have for you. You want to jump up? And it's like no one else compares to the way that you make them feel. So automatically they could really just feel like there's something that they need to express to you. Whew. Okay, so we're going to shuffle and see what comes out. Let's get a few love messages from your person. Perfect. I think that was it. He's totally all good now. He has this little cat shelf thing basically he likes to jump up on, and he couldn't get up there because the books were in the way. So it says, you're all I need. I want to talk about our future together. So when your person comes towards you and like gives you this commitment, it's going to be a lot all at once, a lot of unexpressed emotions and feelings. And what they admire most is your ability to really like hold it down, even if you two aren't fully in communication, even if you two haven't fully said like, I love you yet, or you haven't like said you're exclusive yet. For others of you, you may have just recently said you're exclusive, so it hasn't gotten to, you know, like a developed connection where you're in love or expressing it anyway. And for others of you, it hasn't gotten to the point where you have decided to move in together or to move things forward. So this person seems like someone who kind of holds their emotions back, but when they do commit, like they're in it for the long term. And so specifically, this person is really all about telling you, you know, in a sense that you two are meant to have this long-term relationship. So let's see some messages from your person. What do they want to express right now? King of Coins, beautiful. So whoever you're dealing with is definitely someone prominent. They could be someone who is very much so successful in their career or in their business in particular. Could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And specifically, if not, this could be a more masculine energy, regardless if it's masculine or feminine, but someone who really like takes care of their family, they take care of their own, and they just want to be able to take care of you. But it's getting to that point where, the lovers, you two haven't been able to express this yet to each other because they have been tied up with other things going on in their life. A lot of them have been dealing with financial situations with the 10 of Coins in reverse. So they're trying to find ways to make you this offer in the most corrective ways. For some of you, it's like when you get into this relationship, it's going to be all at once. And for others of you that are already in this connection, they're going to want to move quickly just because they see how protective and how committed, most importantly, you are to this connection. And they just really appreciate the fact that, like I said, like you don't even have to be in the same room as them, but that's your person. And, you know, they may have heard through other people, like that's how you hold it down for them. So they just really respect that. Could have even been that you've been tested by people you didn't even know. So like, for example, you may have ran into a friend of theirs or someone who was outside of the connection that didn't truly even know them. And you didn't know them, but they knew of your person. And so ultimately, sorry guys, but yes, this is, all my readings are predictive readings. So yeah. With the lovers there, this person in particular, but do remember it's collective. So if you aren't newly dating someone, this may not be your story. This is specifically a channeled message for people who are dealing with someone new in their life. If you know that you don't have anyone you're protective over, then this reading isn't going to be for you. So let's get into it, guys. Basically, and if that's the case, maybe check out the ghosted reading if you have no one in your life and you were recently ghosted. That's kind of the opposite type of reading there for you. So with this person in particular, this is someone that you have expressed your feelings to, but they may not have expressed their feelings towards you. But it's like you've been tested in areas of potentially being around like family members or friends of theirs without fully knowing. And the way that you stood up for this person or were protective over them, it's been let know to your person. So for example, you could have had someone else that was a friend of your person come approach you and try and hit on you or ask you out on a date. Something specifically where they like tried to make it known that they were going to give you a chance, and you basically turned this person down without even realizing that they were connected to your person. But it was a test. And look at that, 3 of coins, definitely third party energy, but not third party in a sense of love. This is more of like a trial. Like this is like a tribulation. Someone was actually a test, and y'all passed a test without even knowing this. So for example, this won't resonate with everyone, but for some of you guys, you could have went out with your friends one night. You could have went to an event or to a club, or for others of you, you could have even just went to a restaurant with some friends, and you had someone specifically, they're getting really specific with me, come up to you and ask for your number or ask you out, and you said no. And basically by you saying no, there could have been something else you added in, or if this person was mentioned at all, someone could have even sneak dissed this person, and you could have like totally like shot it down. Like, ain't no way no one's talking about my man or my woman like that. That's what I'm hearing. So you could have did something like that without even realizing that this person was actually connected to your person. So 2 of Swords, Justice, it's like you literally protected this person from any gossip or slander. And you also totally like let others know this person is interested in them. And so people around you may not have even been aware of the connection you share with this person. For others of you too, like when you spent time with this person, maybe you guys have like photos or videos together, but you just kept that like solely between you. You could have not expressed that to anyone. You could have really kept it discreet. And if this person is someone more well-known or like out there in the public, you know, they would have expected possibly for you to like fan out, like you could be a fanboy or fangirl, right? But you didn't do any of that. You just totally kept it to yourself. And so that made them realize as well, like, wow, this person isn't just in it for who they are or for what they have to offer. It's like you truly love them, like you're there for their heart. And so if this resonates with you guys, you know, take what does, because this is a really specific message. But this person knows it's just the 2 of you. You can count on them the same way that you have been someone that they know they can count on. And so when they express this to you, it may be a lot all at once. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or we've got Justice, more Aquarius, more Gemini energy as well. But specifically, whoever this is you're dealing with, like you really are discreet, you really are committed, you're devoted. And most importantly, you are super attracted to this person. You could feel like this is the person you do want to build a family with or commit to for a long term. And they feel the exact same way about you. 7 of Cups. Whoever you're dealing with has options. I'm just going to put that out there. Like there's someone very good looking. They've got their crap together. They've got success, but they don't want any of those options. They haven't really met anyone that's fully been able to like light a fire under them the way that you do. So when it comes to you, you're someone who actually makes this person emotional, whether you realize this or not. It more so happens when they're like alone and they're thinking about the connection. It's just specifically that this person like gets offers all the time from people. And another thing they appreciate about you guys is they feel like you know that and you're able to handle that quite well. So in the past, this person could have dated a lot of insecure people that got really easily jealous, people that, you know, if they were even talking to another person that they could have had an interest in, right? Your person would have flipped out on them, could have caused a lot of drama in their life. And when it comes to you, it's like you could know, like they got mad options, but you don't get jealous. Like you're just like, okay, when it comes time to be together, like you'll be ready. And this person loves that the most about you. So I feel like too, you could have even encountered someone who your person and the person you want to be with right now, you're protective over, they could have turned this other person down. And so without you even knowing this, because whoever this third person is here, they could have been really like upset about it. But you could have actually protected your person against this person kind of like sneakily dissing them or trying to be like, oh, well, they think they're all that and they're just really not. And you're like, excuse me, this person is all that and more. And you don't even want to hear it. And it's like, you could have done something like that. And like, look at the angels are like, ah, like trumpet being blown, because that was also another like test that you didn't even realize. And this is like a test from the universe. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is either high status or at least like a very high spiritual ranking. Like they have the protection of their own guardian angels, truly looking out for them and protecting not only over you, but them specifically and this union. And so it's like, wow, I'm hearing this person has such spiritual ranking that in their like realm of protection, there are so many angelic beings putting you through a series of tests before you even got to come close to this person. And you guys passed them all with flying colors. And notice there how there's double X, XIV. So those represent numbers, right? So you went through a number of tests before you were ever able to even get close to this person in particular. 9 of Cups in reverse. So both of you have been through a lot. When it comes to love, I feel like both of you are at the point in your life where you have so much success within yourself or you're working towards it. But the missing link is that true love, is that like best friend and love, that person that you can count on to always have your back, that person you can count on to be your number one cheerleader or, you know, your number one fan, that person that always supports you in every single endeavor you do in life and is always like your yes woman or your yes man. And whoever you dealt with in the past could have always like hyped you up like they were going to be that person, but ultimately you could have faced a lot of heartbreak in the past, people that ultimately just didn't truly have your back. And now you're coming into finally meeting that person. 10 of Swords are in reverse. So this person knows you'd go to war for them. Like if anyone ever had anything negative to say or tried to do against your person, this person in your life knows that you would specifically be the one person that would always have their back, no matter how difficult things got. And so they want to be able to offer the same like love and protection over you. And that's a really beautiful thing in this reading, you guys. Wow, what a message to come out. Happy Sunday to everyone. So 9 of Coins, you guys are actually going to come into a lot of material success upon coming together. This is going to be the realization that love vibrates the highest frequency. So the fact that both of you are on this like grind or this mission to follow your dreams, to follow your life path, but you're both lacking in love, it's actually something that's slowing you both down without even realizing. And, you know, when you come into this union together, success is going to be evident. Other people aren't going to be able to help but notice how quickly success is either going to land in both of your hands, or you're both just going to level up so high that you're untouchable. And it's because of the fact that love is the highest vibration and y'all are being divinely guided together. And this like union is one of an angelic realm. So whoever you're dealing with, they literally have so much spiritual ranking. And they have so much spiritual ranking. Wow. You may as well, because 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, that's like a true pair right there. Ultimate passion. But whoever you're dealing with, like, they have so much spiritual ranking that it can't help but affect or glimmer through in the 3D world. So this person definitely could be someone who is successful in their life. They don't necessarily have to be in the public, but it's just like whatever they're doing, they're very successful at it. And yeah, you two coming together, it's going to rock a lot of people's worlds, with the world being in reverse, because people are going to truly see what it looks like for a divine feminine, divine masculine, or divine femme, divine masculine, take it how it resonates, to come together into union. So really beautiful energy, you guys. Definitely drop a comment if you're claiming this this energy from your person, if you're ready for them to come forward and give you that truth, it says they feel the same about you. So you could have been kind of like dealing with this person slowly but surely. Wow, that just spun around the rose quartz too, for a long time. Could be up to a year, no commitments, but just really like testing the waters, getting to know each other. For others of you, it may have only been a few months. And, you know, for some of you, you may be in this connection just recently, but you haven't, you know, made it that far yet in this relationship. So whenever you feel like your person's being distant, it's not because they don't love you. It's not because they don't value the connection, but they've got a lot going on in their own mind, and they could have a lot going on in their world. Particularly, they could be dealing with a lot of, I'm just hearing like business stuff and family matters. So for some of you too, this person could have previously either built a family with someone else and they're going through the difficulties of like endings with that relationship. Or for others of you, like someone in their family specific needs their help a lot lately. So they could be really giving to that connection. Could be a parent to them, could be even a grandmother or grandfather. And for others of them, it's a sibling, just someone that they're really close to, that they feel like they have to be there for no matter what. So specifically, if it seems like your person's distant from you, it's not because they want to be, it's just because they feel like they have to give their energy elsewhere. And the only thing they have regret for is they know that you deserve it, but they're not giving all the love to you that they should be. And so this could actually really like break your person's heart in a sense. They have to keep it to themselves, but it's like, especially if you're the person, I feel like one of the two of you has more time for the connection and the other person has to stretch themselves really thin to be everywhere at once. So one of you could be someone who kind of lives on your own. Family isn't really needing anything from you right now. Everyone's good. You're just focused on your career. And the other one of you has so much going on in your career, so much going on with your family and friends, or something just in your external world that's really taking away from the ability to fully commit to this relationship. And so whoever's on the latter end of it really feels the absence of the person. But, you know, this should just be your confirmation. If that's you, they think about you all the time and they think about how they wish things were different, that you were able to be a part of their world more, or that you guys were at a closeness where they could open up to you about everything they're going through. Because it's such a new connection, this person fears that it's going to push you away. So they keep a lot hidden and they only want you to see the best side of them as well. So you guys, whoever you're dealing with, they actually feel like if they only come around so much, they only try to give you the best version of themselves. And so your person could be suffering from a lot of stress in their life and just really trying to keep that part to themselves. So if that makes sense to y'all, just know, wow, this is your divine counterpart. So literally, this is your person. This is your, and it's funny, I was just saying that. So this is your divine feminine, this is your divine masculine, however it resonates, this is your person. And so when this union does come together, trust that it's going to be such a beautiful thing. So it says, since you left, I lost a part of me. So for some of you, you and this person were together briefly for a bit of time. One of you could have had to travel for work or leave the connection. Something to do with family, I feel like, is really significant here. But whoever had to walk away in this connection, for a lot of you, it was your person. They're really just like in regret. They really wish that they could have not had to walk away from you. And if it's been so long that y'all have walked away from each other, now it's gotten to the point where they're unsure how to approach you because they feel like they owe you an apology. They feel like they owe you so much more than they're able to give you in this connection right now. So, wow, it says your luck is about to change for the better. And that isn't even a message from your person. So this is really going out to both of y'all. Like, the luck in this connection is going to change for the better because you guys both have been working really hard towards this connection. So I've been thinking about making some big changes. Those plans include you. So your person could have recently had a major switch up in their life. If there's someone who is a business owner, they could be a CEO. For others of you, they could own a company or be like a major partner in a brand. For others of you, I'm feeling like they could have a really like high energy, high intentional job. So like they could be a doctor or a lawyer. For others of you, there's someone in the public. For others of you, this person is definitely something of status. Like I'm getting like CEO or business manager, someone who constantly has to devote hours and hours of their time to this company and to their work. So specifically, they just feel like they need to rearrange their life in order to make you a beautiful part of it. And at this moment in time, they haven't been able to do so. But however it resonates, they're definitely working on it. So specifically, I feel like your person really wants to be able to bring you this news that they may be thinking about making some changes. For example, they may be changing their schedule. Like they could be someone who works, say if they work at a hospital, they work nights all the time. So they never get to see you. You could be someone who works the day shift. And it's like if they are someone who owns their own business or company, they're there constantly. There's never any time that they have off for themselves. So they could really be thinking about like how can they incorporate you into that life. And specifically for some of y'all, they may ask you to move in. They may ask you to move closer if you guys live at a distance from each other. And for others of you, this person may be thinking of expanding their business or company towards you. If you're someone who's at a distance from them, in order to create this new bond between the two of you. And it's like specifically too, if there's someone who works at night a lot, they may ask you to, you know, I keep hearing like maybe you're going to have like secret communication. So possibly some of you may get pagers. I know that's really outdated, or like your own little cell phones that you can just message each other. Something that's going to connect you guys on a much deeper level. If you two are within distance of each other, I know they can spread out to, I'm not sure, maybe up to 100 miles or something. I'm feeling like a personal radio or like walkie-talkies. Something just really silly and cute is what I'm hearing. That's going to be able to allow you guys just to have more open communication, but something that's more discreet between the two of you. So definitely drop it in the comments if there's anything, you know, you can think of that could resonate with that. But I'm hearing like pagers or like, yeah, maybe just like your own little cell phones where you just like only have each other's number. Like this person, if they have the ability to do that, they might do something like that for you. I just heard Finsta, so maybe a fake Instagram. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Wow, the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. And if not, this is just the energy that your person embodies. Emperor or Empress. This person's in boss mode, and it's like they don't plan on stopping building their empire or their legacy or, you know, their career anytime soon, especially if this person is specifically someone who is, you know, really like required to be at their job 24/7. So they just need to find a way to make these changes in their life that include you being more a part of their world. But this is your divine counterpart, and specifically, ever since the two of you came into each other's energy, they have never felt the same about anyone else. You both could have felt an overwhelming sense of peace upon meeting each other. For others of you, it was like upon first gaze, staring into each other's eyes. It's like, I was going to say glazed, so maybe their eyes like totally glazed over, just like, wow. So like jaw dropping. You could be really gorgeous if you're a feminine, if you're a masculine, like super handsome to this person. They could have just found you to be like super attractive, like wow, like no one does it like you. So there could be something that's really unique about your beauty, about your appearance, about the way that you carry yourself in specific. Just like the energy and the aura you give off about yourself is something they've never encountered before. And especially if this person is very prominently known, you didn't ever like throw yourself at this person. You could have played it really cool. You could have played hard to get is what I'm hearing. And this person really respects your vibe for doing that. And that could have also been what challenged them to realize that this connection is a lot different than any other connection they've ever felt. Because whoever this person is, like, people normally throw themselves at this person. And the fact that you didn't, but the fact that, like, you're so protective over them. So maybe even too, while you guys met or were hanging out or have been together in the past, because some of you have hung out with this person quite a few times. Others of you, it's only been 1 or 2 times that you've met this person in specific. And maybe it's just been a lot of like telepathic communication since. But this person specifically just feels like you stood up to them. So you stood up against someone who is close to them, who may have made a joke at them or said something, you know, sarcastically. And it was just the way that you responded. Specifically, this person like realized like, wow, like that's my person. So that could have really scared them away as well, is what they're saying. It's like if they haven't fully expressed to you like they want to be with you for the long term, it's because it's more of an inner knowing and a feeling, and they're hoping that you have that same feeling towards them. So we're going to get a message here, and it's beautiful because this little candle holder I have, it says the best is yet to come with hearts on it. So specifically, y'all need to hear that today. The best is yet to come with this connection with this person. So devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So at this time, you're being truly told to commit to the fact that if you want to be with this person, trust it and put it in faith, you know, have that inner knowing and trust that if this union is truly guided to be for you two both, it's going to be. And we've got the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic boom. So wow, winter's coming up, you guys. So for some of you, you're going to be in union by winter time. Cuffing season is here. And I feel like too, if you are someone who does live in a place where winter is, you two may experience like a winterland Christmas together, or just like, I'm feeling like a sleigh ride. I feel like you and this person are going to really just do something super romantic together this winter time, and it's going to be a reason to celebrate. So karmic relationship is in reverse. Either one or both of you guys is still holding on to someone from your past, or they may be holding on to you. So it's really time to be able to let go of any past relationships so that the two of you are able to come together into union. Polarity, soul growth, conflict. And so this may be creating a lot of conflict in both of your lives or one of your lives, especially like, for example, if it is this emperor that has someone from their past. I feel like both of you are the type that people just don't want to let go of you. When you end a relationship with them, they really hold on to your energy. And specifically, it's like, no, like you're being called by spirit to be able to assert your role with these people and let them know that the connection is over, that you're ready to move forward with someone else. And this is how you are protective as well over this connection, because your person could specifically know that, you know, you have other people around you that are chasing after you, or they do, but neither of you say why you're walking away from those people. Neither of you say, it's because I have someone. Because you both know like the can of BS or worms that it's going to open if it gets to that point. So the fact that you guys can really just like keep it on the DL and maybe like silently communicate this to each other as well. It could be a lot of reading between the lines, like things that aren't said, but they're more just a feeling or an expression between you both as well. You could definitely constantly be reminded of this person too. Like wherever you go, this person's name comes up, or something to do with like if they own a company, their company comes up. For others of you, it's like you just feel them, or you feel like their emotions. That won't be for everyone, but if you have spent enough time with this person, and this truly is your divine counterpart, you're resonating with this reading, you two are linked just like that. And all you have to do is really think about this person or call out to them. And a lot of you have that intuition where you can pick up on how they're feeling or know, you know, the connection that the two of you are sharing at that moment in time. Specifically, though, this person is definitely trying to communicate with you telepathically, especially if they've been absent. Especially if you know that all of a sudden they've been there, then they haven't, then they've been there, then they haven't. It's for a reason that they keep dipping in and out of this connection. and it's because either their ex is still holding on to them, or for some of y'all, they know that your ex is still holding on to you. And so this person may be dipping in and out because they're waiting for you to finalize ending that connection with that past person as well. This person does not want to play no games. They don't want anyone else getting in between the connection. And so, yeah, they're really unsure how to approach this connection lately, especially if there are people holding on to you from the past. I just see it again. Your luck is about to change for the better. So this person definitely wants to make a move towards you based on how protective you are over them. We're going to get a few messages to close out this reading. Go ahead and like the video. Claim this energy, y'all, because whoever you're dealing with, wow. So they love your body shape. They think you are so incredibly attractive. I just heard sexy. So one of you guys or both of you, smoke show couple, super attractive. This person, you could work out. You could be someone who really takes care of your health. And others of you, you might be my thick queens out there. This person loves it. Something about your legs or like your shape. You could have an hourglass shape. And this person just really appreciates that about you. So it says, I know now you're my person. Wow. So your person is really just trying to sort through these emotions they feel, because if you two haven't fully come into union yet and it's only been a few chance meetings and a few conversations, they're feeling overwhelmed. Like, is this too good to be true? Is this the real thing? Is this the person I've literally been waiting for my entire life finally here? Because you and this person could be in your 30s, you could be in your late 20s, or you could even be in your early 40s and you haven't found that one person yet. And so maybe a lot of you felt really like disconnected, like, when's this love coming in? But here it is to stay. So it says, your love has healed me in ways I never dreamed possible before. You are my guiding light. I love you so much. And that's it. Your person feels like you have this healing ability over them. You have literally changed their life for the better, and you two haven't even fully come into union yet, or you just recently have. So they can only imagine what you're going to be able to do with them when it comes to love and healing their heart. And they feel like they just want to match that vibe fully. Especially, y'all, if you're the feminine and you're super protective and this reading is about you guys, like you're the feminine watching, you know, usually it's a masculine's role to protect their partner, right? So the fact that they see you, I just heard like a lion cub, like a mama lion or something. If you're the one who's like super protective over what's yours, who you consider to be yours, they're like, how are they even going to be able to top that, right? Because masculines, or whoever is the masculine energy in the sense, if it isn't you watching, right, they tend to want to be the one who can like protect what's theirs, protect their family, protect, you know, the person they love the most. And so they feel like if you're this protective, they feel like they got a standard to live up to or an expectation to live up to from you, and they don't want to disappoint, to say the least. But I feel like, you know, this person could never disappoint, you know, because you just have this inner feeling. And also if you're a feminine, right? Feminines have this intuition about them naturally. Not any feminine is going to go to bat and defend their person unless they truly feel like that is their person. Regardless of the situation you're in, regardless of how close you are, or regardless of how new this relationship could even be, you're going to go to bat for what's yours. And I just heard like, ain't no bitch gonna get in the way. So if you are a feminine, right, it's like you're not gonna let no third party drama get in the way of what you consider to be yours. And I feel like vice versa, if this is a masculine, they feel the same about you. Like, is no one gonna get in the way of, you know, trying to holler at you or take your person away from them? Especially if you two do have a bit of a distance between you, or it could be an age gap, could be up to 5 years with the 5 of Swords there. So either this person is 5 years younger than you or 5 years older than you. Take it how it resonates, you guys. but that's a specific one there, 5 years. So yeah, I feel like you and this person, we got a lot of air energy in this reading. You or this person could definitely be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we've got a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And we've got a little bit of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So you or your person, if you're both those signs that you're watching for, this is absolutely your reading. Claim it. And if not, just take what resonates for you guys. But with this 5 of Swords here, it's almost like there's one final thing that's kind of getting in the way of this connection. So what your person just needs you to know, and maybe this is why this message is being delivered, is they truly do recognize that you are willing to protect them in this connection at all costs, that you're willing to move as quickly or as slowly as they want to in order to progress things. And most importantly, that you are someone that they can count on. And this is what's making them fall in love with you more and more each day. They just admire truly the fact that you have connected with them on this level before even fully being like in this long-term commitment. Because possibly in the past, you or them both have been in longer commitments where you didn't have this genuine love for each other the way that you do with this person. And so I feel like whoever you're dealing with initially could have questioned whether or not this was just lust, whether this was just like a physical attraction, whether this was going to fizzle out as quick as it came in, but slowly coming to realize the more and more that you two connect on this deeper level, that this love is truly genuine and it's meant to stay. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, like the video and subscribe. And until next time, I'm sending you the best for you and your person. This journey, this energy here is really beautiful. And hopefully I can do a further reading on it some other time. So yeah, take care, you guys. And one last thing, if you wanted to book a personal reading, I am open for doing personal readings at the moment. And also, thank you so much to everyone who's joined the membership. Anyone new to joining the membership over this week, it is $4.99 for the whole month. Basically, you will be entered in a draw for a free reading, for a personal reading. So if you wanted to just enter 1 month in order to enter in for the draw, you'll definitely have a chance at winning a personal reading for only $5, right? So thanks again, you guys. And then maybe I can get further energy for y'all on this person and this beautiful connection. I'm kind of jealous of it, you guys. Whoever you're connecting with, they know now that you are their person, and they just want to make sure they move correct, because they know when dealing with you, they're dealing with a real one. They're dealing with some divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and that candle just flickered for that confirmation. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day.